Hi, and welcome to today's Casual Mind podcast. My name is Anna.
And I'm Robert.
Enjoy.
Hello, and welcome to this episode. This episode is going to be exclusively on Patreon. If you're listening to this, we would like to thank you very much, and we hope you really enjoy this, as today we thought of doing something a bit more different than we usually do. And we thought of doing a Would You Rather. Yes.
Hi.
This is Robert.
And this is Anna.
And we'll hope you'll enjoy this episode. Now, Anna, would you like to start us off with how we are playing this?
Okay, so we'll each take turns in asking a would you rather question, and the person answering will have to choose really fast their answer and then explain why they decided to go with this.
Okay. Would you like to start?
Yes, I'll start. So, Robert, would you rather always speak all your thoughts out loud or never speak again, even in sign language?
Speak my thoughts out loud. I think I actually do this already. I have the tendency of speaking my mind too often and for too many people, and maybe that gets me in trouble sometimes. But it's good to say what you have in mind, at least as long as there's nothing you have to hide, then it's fine.
But don't you think it's gonna be, I don't know, if you have some inappropriate thoughts or something that's not for the specific event, and then you'll have to say it because you cannot keep it. Aren't you afraid of that?
No. Why would I be?
I don't know, like you're at a funeral and then you get a funny thought and you say it out loud.
Well,
Won't
yeah,
it be?
Of course. Yeah, that would be nice. It wouldn't be nice. Imagine, it would be nice to see someone so imagine you're at a funeral, right? And you're there, you're next to me, right? And we look at a guy, and that guy is looking at someone else, and he's getting ready to go up and say some words about the deceased, right? But he cannot concentrate unless he pictures everybody being naked. So he speaks his mind out loud. So imagine you're there and you're hearing to that. Then yes, of course that wouldn't be okay. But I mean, rather than never saying a word, I wouldn't like that very much.
The alternative is not the best one.
But enough about me.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
Shoot.
Would you rather have unlimited love or have unlimited money?
I would go with love.
Unlimited love.
Unlimited love.
Like, imagine, it's like you're flooded with love.
Yes.
Love comes all over you. It just embraces you.
Yeah, but I guess if
Everybody loves you. That's unlimited love, I think.
yes, but I guess the alternative is you have a lot of money and no love.
It doesn't say no love.
Yeah, but it's
So let's-
one
let-
or
let-
the other.
Can
so
I
you
change
either
it a bit?
Yeah, okay.
Can I rephrase it maybe, because this game is not have unlimited love from everyone, right? And no money, or have unlimited money and no love from anyone.
Still the same. What do you mean by no money?
Like you're broke. You're legit broke. You cannot buy bread, water, nothing.
From an existential point of view, then money, of course. But I don't think I would be able to live without love in my life. Like, I cannot. Like, everything is gonna be so
But
cold.
do you think
and
that love is gonna feed your stomach?
No, it's not.
So
Yeah, but I mean, if it would be like you could have unlimited love and then very limited money or something like this only to exist, then I guess I would choose love. But if no money at all and I cannot feed myself, then
So would
sorry,
you
love.
basically it's like, would you rather die
Yeah.
and be loved, or would you rather live and not be loved? So I see you've chosen wisely. Okay.
Okay, so
Is it my turn?
yes.
Okay.
Would you rather always have mud on your shoes or always have a pebble in your shoe?
Ooh. No, that's a tough one. Mud like all over my shoe, or just
Yeah.
a tiny little spot of mud on my shoe?
I
Because a
think
pebble is tiny, so that's why I'm asking. Maybe.
Okay, not a big, like not all over the shoe, but on a visible spot.
Okay. I would rather have mud
Why?
because it's more comfortable to have mud on your shoes rather than having pebbles in your shoe.
Yeah, but wouldn't it affect your the way
It's
the
all
people
about the
perceive?
interior.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
if-
still no one will come to you and talk to you if they see that you're dirty or
yes,
something.
but that's because they make the wrong assumptions. You cannot judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, but the cover attracts
You have to remove the shoe and smell the sock. That's what matters. you have to look at what's inside. You have to see and see. So rather than me walking in shoes with pebbles in them and having blisters, and it's like there was a story in old days where they put this pebble underneath so many blankets of a prince's bed, and they had to go on the bed, like they had different candidates to see who's the next in line, and whomever felt that little pebble in between all those blankets in the bed would be the next in line, because they would be fine and soft, and so I don't know what to say about that, but I wouldn't pick the pebble in my shoe. I like to walk out comfortably. Even if it's I mean, yeah, maybe if there's slippers you could remove them.
Yeah,
Or
but
do
you
they
cannot
come back?
you cannot remove it, like it's
So it's a
always on.
malfunction in the shoe. You
Right.
make your own shoe. You pick unlimited money and make me shoes. Yeah. Okay. Did that answer your question?
I guess it did.
Okay. Now, would you rather constantly stumble while walking or constantly stutter while speaking? So, if you're like babbling around and you're not speaking fluently, basically, or if you are gonna step in all those cracks on the pavement and get the silence. What would you do?
That's a tough one. I know I should answer fast, but
You're breaking your own rules.
I know. Okay.
No
Stutter.
thinking. Stutter. Okay. Why? Why?
From at least from experience, when I stumbled across, like, when I just fall unexpectedly, then I feel embarrassed. Like I cannot.
Won't you feel embarrassed if you stutter in a normal conversation? Like imagine
Yeah,
you're
but that's-
stuttering now. Wouldn't you feel embarrassed?
Yes, but if it's something that you have, that it's natural, then I think you could live with that more easily.
I don't think
Because-
you should go that deep into this. Because it's not. Let's say suddenly in the morning you wake up and you stumble all around the place. And or you stutter when you talk with people. So you're not gonna have this, like, maybe, I don't know. You have it for a week, let's say.
Yeah, but it's more dangerous to stumble. To stumble. Like,
Okay, so
I'm imagining that if you do it very often, you'll start getting headaches and everything, and it's gonna feel really bad.
stumble doesn't mean that you're gonna fall and hit the pavement, though.
I know, but there is a possibility.
Okay.
You can never know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay. So, can I go now?
Yes. Do you wanna leave the podcast or do you wanna? Okay.
Would you rather never be able to compliment anyone or never be able to complain?
I don't think I cannot complain. I won't compliment anyone,
Oh,
but because I have to complain. It's in my nature. I don't think it's I mean, yeah, if I were to choose, which is a dumb question. All of these are dumb questions and they shouldn't define who we are. But if I were to choose, I would rather not compliment anyone, because you mean speaking wise, right? I cannot say stuff that to compliment someone, right?
yeah, I guess.
So I can still show my compliments with actions, but I cannot show my my anxiousness and the fact that I'm pissed about something and my complaints with actions.
Yeah, but imagine you see a really nice car. Like, okay, your dad bought a really great car and you want to say that, oh, what a nice car you got. And you cannot say it.
Yeah, I cannot say it, but I can show him a like
Yeah, like,
and give him a hug and start complaining about the other one.
and like what a shitty car you had before.
Exactly, so that's a complaint for no one.
Interesting.
Okay. Does that satisfy you? Yes. Okay. I think this is gonna be the last one that I do. Do you have more prepared? I have only one left.
I have an interesting one. We
Okay.
could try.
But then I'll ask you this one, and then we'll see. Would you rather be able to fly at walking speed, or be able to run at the speed of cars?
Fly.
At walking speed. So you're like floating like a balloon.
Yeah, but I can go
You don't need a ladder.
pass through houses or
No, you're
yeah,
through
the
walls?
speed. No,
Like
not
in
through walls.
between
Like
houses.
in between houses. Like I don't need to follow a predefined path. I can make my own path even if it's slow. 'Cause I cannot walk at the car speed. Like I'm not gonna see anything or.
But car speed is not that.
I know
Fast.
it's not, but
I mean,
If
it
you take
varies
the-
from walking speed to, I don't know, 400 something kilometers an hour. Or 250
Now
miles an hour.
I still wanna fly. And you see the world more beautifully, and I think it's nicer.
Yeah, you can see the last sunset, right? Because you're
Yeah.
gonna get up and nice. Okay.
Say hi to the birds, high five them.
Yeah, of course. You can look down on everybody, right?
So,
Okay. So it's my turn.
should I try one more?
Okay, let's see. Shoot.
Would you rather be a character in Lord of the Rings or be a character in Harry Potter?
And with that, we would like to end the podcast. Thank you very much for listening. And do you actually want me to answer this?
Actually, let this question be for our listeners.
Okay,
Answer.
that's a good idea. You can answer, I think, I think you can comment on Patreon. We're quite new at this, so we don't know, but
Maybe we can make a poll, and
yeah.
then you can choose. Would you rather be a character in Lord of the Rings or be a character in Harry Potter?
Come on, play with us. Okay, But thank you so much for listening to this exclusive episode of Casual Mind, and stay with a casual
Mind.